Okay, I am back. So what I was telling you is that we all go through circumstances in our life, and sometimes we get shredded, we get abused, we get pulled apart, we get disfigured, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, because of what things have happened that we've done in our past. And on Thursday last week, we have a yarn shop over in Kentucky that I can go to that they do roving and fiber yarn. So I called up and I asked if there was anything that they could give me some advice. And the gal said, I can get you the needles and I can get you the rubber mat where you have to felt and try and put ice back together. But she says, I'm a Christian and I'm going to share something with you, and I hope that this will help you to try and understand what you're going through. She says, like in Genesis, we are created in God's image. And as the potter in Jeremiah 18, the potter is creating things in a spiritual sense to show what the people are doing with their own life. She goes, I'm sorry to say this, but ice will probably not be exactly what he looked like when you first got it from the gal that had created him from out in Washington. But remind yourself that it is like in your own life. You can tack the legs back together, you can try and create a tail, but he is not going to be the original image of what he was. And that's what God did with us. He created all of us in his own image and what he expected each of us to live our life and how it was going to be. But over time, if we hadn't been following the Lord or reading our Bible or strengthening our relationship in that status, things came off of us. Or if we are not to have something, the Lord puts circumstances in our lives to help us see and change, that we don't mistreat people or do things to cause harm to ourselves, because our body is a temple of God. God wants to come live within us. And why I decided to make this tape is, you know, we're all going through a lot of circumstances. We put our trust in circumstances, in people that we love, and we have to see how to get through every day. If not, you might have a little puppy that comes in and shreds things. You might have children that come in and do things as accidents, or they are inheriting things that they bring into your household, and then they expect us parents to try and change it for the better. But I'm going to say this. I'm at a loss right now. I'm overwhelmed because I've never done anything of felting like this. You all have seen me over the last couple of years. I've pushed myself to create things, to try new things, but I don't know what to do right now. I've been praying and asking, what should I do? And this morning I was led to make this video to see if any one of you, even a friend of mine said, go on YouTube and look to see how they felt fiber and make little figurines like this. The gal that made it, we all asked when we got our little figurine that she made for each of us. There was probably about 12 people there. She says, if you do not know what you're doing, because those needles are so sharp. When she first started it, she had to go to the emergency room and had to get stitches because she didn't know what she was doing. And over time, she has learned how to master how to make cats and birds and dogs and little people wearing clothes, wearing hats, wearing shoes, pants, dresses. But right now, Ice, in his tattered shape, is in a plastic bag. So whoever sees this message, or if you know of anyone that can enlighten me, I've got my email address in the description below. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions. I am looking for outside help right now, because right now Ice is not getting put together, because Racine with Lots of Tips does not have a tip today other than that Ice has been broken and I don't know how to put him back together. If you like this message, and if you stopped by and you saw me, please give me a thumbs up. Please make a comment. Please share it with someone who could help. And if you are someone new, this is very serious. Go back and you want to see who Racine with Lots of Tips is all about. And if you like what you're seeing, or if you happen to know how to help Racine with Lots of Tips today, she sure needs it. But until then, you all take care. Be blessed. And I look forward to hearing from all of you. Take care. Bye.